MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Washington Nationals. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this.
Your Washington Nationals.
Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Mackenzie Gore. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Fastball for a strike. And we are underway. Ground ball left side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Gleyber Torres in the box now. No balls and a strike.
You got this, Mackenzie.
Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-1. Meadows gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And he deals. And it remains 2-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Hood gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
That one close, ruled a ball. Now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Fouled off left side. Finish him. 2-2 now. And that one is inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Runner on the go again. Got him swinging. Go to second. Save.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And now here is Kerry Carpenter. First pitch misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike. Strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
2 outs, runner at first. Matt Vierling getting ready to hit. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Counts 1-0.
Two balls, no strikes, the count. Two outs. Out towards right center field. Young gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Washington, D.C., and towing the slab in this one, Tarek Skubal. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one ripped right center field. Back there. And that is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big-time swing, and we're all tied up. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. The 0-1. That one fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next pitch just misses. And the count 1-2. Well struck right field. That's back. And out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's the left fielder, James Wood. That clips the corner. Yo, 1. Slider misses outside. Falling behind 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth, first
Nathaniel
baseman,
Lowe up to hit.
Nathaniel Lowe.
That one hit to right. Vierland sizing this one up. Brings it in. That's out number 2. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Comes up empty. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
That one just misses. First inning and already up to 23 pitches.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Nationals Park. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Colt Keith. Gore back to work. Curve in the dirt.
1, no strike.
Swing and a miss. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
That's a little high, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Young calls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Jace
And up next
Young.
for Detroit, Jace Young. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting 8th, Catcher, Jake Rogers.
Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get.
Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. And now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. And a curve misses outside, and it's 1-0. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page, and that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. And that's in for a strike.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
The shortstop takes the ball. That's in there. It's 2-2.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
2 outs. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Parker Meadows will hit next. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two on, 2 outs. That's in there. Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Rogers over at second. Sweeney on at first with 2 down. On the ground, right side. They get the first. That's the 3rd out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get them home. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 2 and the Tigers 1. Bottom of the second, and now it's Luis Garcia.
Washington. Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-2 now.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
The next offering misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one inside. Look out. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting 7th, catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. First pitch, not close. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
At the plate, Jose Tena, not even close there. And that's ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting 9th, center fielder, Jacob
And
Young.
now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Jacob Young. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in easily.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Nationals 2 and the Tigers 1. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Gleyber Torres. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
All 1's the count.
Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Hit in the air, right field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Green batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Foul ball there.
Ball.
That one not close. And the count's full. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. And you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And first offering is fouled off. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up and in, and the count now even up. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets him 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise. They're down 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams. Fastball for a strike. That one is upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground, right side. Keith steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting,
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. And ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one pushed foul. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Now pitching for Detroit, number 18, Kenta Maeda.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. This one popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, James Wood.
2 down, base is empty. Up now for Washington, James Wood. Wood hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Left field, Green moving under it. Makes the catch. That is the inning. Back in Washington, D.C. as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling.
Let's go, Nationals!
And that one popped in the air, left field. Wood sizes this one up, makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Colt Keith.
And now Colt Keith.
Come on, National. We need to win. Come on, let's win, National.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. Fly to left his first time. And that skips in the dirt.
Let's go, DC.
Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jake Rogers. Reached on an infield single his first time. Just missed. Two outs. That's in there, and the count 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Young makes the catch, and that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the 4th,
Washington.
and here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Just missed.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Caught him looking for the K. Josh Bell at the plate now. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. And that is downstairs. 1-0. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Digging in, Keibert Ruiz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Man at second.
1 ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. The tag at third, and he's out. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Trey Sweeney. Gore back to work. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Lucas Sims looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Number 68 warming up as well. Ball one there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him up inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Parker Meadows.
Let's go, Nationals. Come on.
First pitch, and he just misses. And he takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That one outside. Ball 1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
That's out.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And there's the strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And Gleyber takes outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Go ahead run on base. Green, the next to hit, was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Tigers leave 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Third baseman, Jose Tena.
Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Holton getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Canely, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that drops in for a strike. Outside low. 2-1. And there's the strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
So 2 down now, and here is Jacob Young. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for Washington. Score remains 2-2. A new pitcher in the game, Lucas Sims.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 39, Lucas Sims.
Kerry
Leading
Carpenter
off
up now for the
Detroit,
Tigers.
the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And that one sliced foul. Next pitch is outside.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
The 2-1. Fought off foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one off the mark, and now it's 3-2. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Now batting,
Go-ahead
right
run on
fielder,
base.
Matt Vierling.
Next to hit, Matt Vierling. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Cruz on a dead sprint, racing back. Can't get there. This one lands foul. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next one misses. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. And now the first baseman, Colt Keith.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And misses inside. And that is out of play. Carpenter at first, one gone.
Nope, that's inside.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. Oh, a great flip. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jace Young.
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 1.
And a good eye there.
That's a really good take.
2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. 3-2, they take the lead. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. 1 for 2. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Two outs. And now it's even up. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Zach Brixey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Number 68 getting loose as well. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's his second hit of the day. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back in Washington, D.C. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Slider for a strike. And he chases that one below the zone.
0-2.
Now fly ball to right center. Vierling hauls it in, 1 away.
Up next for the Nationals,
So
right
up next,
fielder,
Dylan Cruz. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The Tigers leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Inside just missed.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's downstairs and outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Two now. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke
Now
hard
batting
out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now the left fielder, James Wood. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're through 6 full. It's the Tigers 3 and the Nationals 2. Zach Brixey taking over on the mound.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 66, Zach Brixey.
Well,
Leading
1-run
off for
game.
Detroit,
Trey
shortstop,
Sweeney
Trey
up now for the
Sweeney.
Tigers. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a foul ball. Ball to strike. The pitch. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
That one to first. Low. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Not
Ball
close
1, no
with that
strike.
one, and that's ball 1. That's out to center field. Base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Here's Riley Green. 0 for 3 in this one. Now one missed. Fastball in for a strike, and the count even at 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
2 outs, and that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Tigers 3 and the Nationals 2.
Now pitching for Detroit.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start
Number
the bottom of the
87.
7th. Tyler Holton.
Tyler Holton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead
Leading off
late in the
for
ball game.
Washington.
Some of them are just
First
wired
baseman,
different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Low.
Low. Up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-0. And he hits a ground ball right side, down the line, and it's foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Bell in the box now, takes strike one. And fouled off. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Got him. Foul tip, strike three. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia.
Baseman, Luis Garcia.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Low over at first with one away. That one pulled foul. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Just missed.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Right through there for a strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one is inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Jose Tena in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one left for Washington. They're down 3-2. We go to the eighth, and now the DH, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
Brixey back to work. Strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's off the inside corner, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's down and in.
1 strike.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul. That to right. Cruz on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman Colt
2 outs,
Keith.
base is empty. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Let's go, DC.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. And it's fouled away. That one fouled off. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Tigers, but they're up 3-2.
Now pitching for
New
Detroit.
pitcher for the Tigers,
Number
Will
19.
Vest.
These are the
Will
spots
Vest.
relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these
Pinch hitting
situations.
for
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals.
Ahmed
Rosario.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
There's the strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 0-1. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's a huge
Up
defensive
next
play in the
for
late
the
stages of the
Nationals,
game. It might
center
not be the most
fielder,
challenging
Jacob
we've seen
Young.
today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Young in the box for the
Outside.
3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Upstairs.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Dives and it gets by. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. In with a 1-out triple as that puts the tying run at 3rd.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really important at bat coming up now.
One down, runner at third. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. Into center. Meadows grabs it on the run. To the plate. Safe. And we are tied.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Swinging a foul straight back.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Very high with that one. And now it's even 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Tommy Canley, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Foley getting cranked up as well. Fouled off left side. Next offering way off the plate. Line drive. Makes the catch, inning over. But they're able to even it up here in the late innings. Through 8 full, all tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Nationals.
and on the mound, the closer, Jorge Lopez.
Jorge Lopez.
Now the third baseman, Jace Young.
Third baseman, Jace Young.
That clips a corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Brings it in, and there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Rogers.
And now, Jake Rogers. And a curve misses outside. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Next offering is down low. Yeah, that's fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Breaking ball inside. 3-2 now.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Ball 4. He walked in, and that keeps things going.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. 1 for 3.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a curve drops in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And an excellent job keeping it right there. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Out to center. Young in position. Makes the grab. 2 down. So digging in, Parker Meadows. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one not close. And the count even 1-1. There's a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next offering misses, and the count's full. With the go-ahead run at first, here at the top of the 9th. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first in time, and that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jason Foley.
For Detroit, number 68, Jason Foley.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Wood.
And that's downstairs. 1-0. Tigers bullpen with some action. Bo Brisky getting loose for A.J. Hinch. And that one fouled off. Bounced up the middle. Sweeney. Not in time. And the winning run is on to start the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. No outs, runner at first. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Gets the outside corner with that one. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Winning run on base at first, no outs. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That misses. Now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And now it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. With the winning run on at first. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That's towards center. Meadows. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Here's Josh Bell. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Pickoff throw. Outside corner for a strike. Next pitch misses way outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle of stealing bases, maybe even more.
All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Nationals go quietly, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. On to extra innings. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
No outs, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Fair ball. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Right fielder, Matt Vierling.
So bases all loaded up. And now the right fielder, Matt Vierling. Golden opportunity right here. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Garcia on the move. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Colt Keith.
So up next, Colt Keith.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And that is strike one. On the ground to third, might be two. There's one. On the low. It's a double play. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Bo Brisky.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included.
Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch misses.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Out to short. Sweeney sends it across to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Now batting, catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Keibert Ruiz.